Hey guys, SD here. Me and Doug been playing around with these resistors and running into a little bit of a problem, but here's something we did. If you look here on the side of the it's a 1K pot, 2 watt. On the side we went from tab 1 to tab 3, put a 1000 ohm resistor there, try to give this pot a little bit more adjustment. And right now we've tried running different tests to see what kind of resistance we can put in front coming off the trigger wire to the pot, so we can adjust it a little bit better. But right now I just ran a little test, and I've got a it's a 2 watt 10 ohm resistor. I just hooked to it with the jumpers. I pre-ran it just a little bit to see how she's going to do. A primary battery sitting at 1258, and I got 2 worker batteries hooked up. They're at 1356, and I had this up and running and then stopped it like Twally was talking about doing, and then restarting it, and let's see what happens. Just now getting to 800 milliamps on amp draw, and to the charged battery I got it's right at 400 milliamps. Just now coming up on 1 amp. Using these 2 worker batteries together, they're both 18Ah. You should make it 36Ah. Divide that by 20. Should be charging about 1.8 amps if you follow your C20 rate. There's one little spot on the pot there, once it sticks, it just doesn't want to go any higher. If you bump it up, then you have to back it back down once she gets up to the rate. So I need to get a little bit better quality pots. These here are not Radio Shack, they're a little bit better than Radio Shack ones I've had. Let it kind of stable, get it self-stabilized there. Charging rate's going up pretty high. I gotta back her off, she's a little bit too high. Just under 1.8. I'll let it there and see if it gets stable. RPM is 1042. Resistor got up to 73. Pot's at 74. And the resistors at 75. $73 off the first transistor resistor. 73 off the trigger resistor or transistor, excuse me. Then it starts going 72 and works its way down to 71. Room temperature is at 71. And we're sitting about 1.6, just a little bit above 1.6 amp draw, and just above 600 milliamps going into the battery. So we'll bump it up a little bit more. That's 1.8. We've gone up to right at 700 milliamps on input. There's the charge going in, 1454. The other evening I ran this up to about 2.6 amps, and the trigger coil got a little bit warm. It came up like 3 degrees warmer than everything else. I'm just thinking about maybe making another trigger and run coil there and using the same size wire as everything else. I'm going to run that by you guys and see what you all think of that. So anyway, I'll post this and see what you guys think.